The thrill of the hunt, the agony of defeat. No, we're not talking about the shows. We're talking about just trying to get tickets for them. It's impossible, thanks to scalpers and all their high-tech wizardry. So are there laws to stop this madness? Yeah. Why aren't they working? Our special assignment unit is on it. Here's investigative reporter Eric Flack.
These are robots, but have you ever heard of a TicketBot? TicketBots are computer programs that help scalpers skip the line when hot events go on sale. The question is how to short-circuit these little guys so real fans don't pay the price.
It's so hard to score seats to a Washington Capitals playoff game. Sometimes it feels like you have to be a famous former hockey player to get inside. Good thing Ivan LeBray is a famous former hockey player.
You have to have a banner hanging in this place to get tickets.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
From sports to concerts to that little show coming to D.C. called Hamilton.
What's the feeling like when you get the hot ticket?
Well, I mean, it's like winning the lottery. Yeah. Except it costs you money, it doesn't bring you money.
The race to get in the door often leads to the doorstep of a scalper.
Why does that happen?
I'm looking for you for that answer.
Okay, here it is. Back in the day, you just stood in line for tickets. Even if it meant camping out, first in line meant front row. Then things moved to phones where you had to try over and over again just to get through. The web now gives anybody in the world access to a show through online waiting rooms. But one scalper using a TicketBot fills that waiting room with his people, allowing scalpers to buy up big chunks of tickets and resell them at a markup on sites like StubHub. And it all started with this guy, Ken Lowson. He's sort of the scalper mad scientist who's credited with creating TicketBots.
So by geographically spreading our servers, we would always, one of the 30 servers we had would get all the tickets every time.
He even looks like a scalper, doesn't he? Lowson was busted by the FBI for wire fraud related to his scheme, and now he's working to help the industry stop guys like him.
Priority is eliminate TicketBots and professional scalping.
Nice idea, but here's the thing. A Maryland law banning the use of TicketBots has been on the books for 3 years, but the AG's office tells us they've never taken any action under it, not even once. As for D.C. and Virginia, they don't even have specific laws banning these little suckers.
Now look, D.C. and Virginia are covered under a newly passed federal law that does ban the bots. But here's the problem. The Federal Trade Commission doesn't know how to enforce it yet.
That is going to be one of the challenges that we'll face as we move forward. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a type of scammer that's walking into a bank.
IDing the person behind a TicketBot is about as easy as figuring out who's behind a robocall. The user is always masked, so tracking them down is really hard. The FTC is reaching out to groups like Ticketmaster to help with ways to stop the bots. Sounds like Ken Lowson might have some ideas too.
I had sort of an epiphanic moment, if you will, where something popped in my head and said, Ken, you're on the wrong side.
So what can real fans do to stop the bots? Well, you might want to think about creating an account with ticket retailers like Ticketmaster. That's going to speed up the process of logging in and getting tickets when they go on sale. Think about taking advantage of pre-sales. Sometimes that means joining a band or team's fan club, but it gives you access days before the general public. And if you do have to go through a ticket broker, check back in the final days before the event, because that's when prices can plummet. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
So the FTC tells us any scalpers they bust for using TicketBots will be subject to civil penalties. No jail time. And I think with all the money they make, they'll probably be able to cover the civil penalty without a problem, so not really a big disincentive.
I'm going to go walk around like this for the rest of the night.
Just like a little bot?
A little bot.
You got a foster bot walking around the newsroom.